Hey guys, welcome back to episode 15 of the Road to 120 Slayer series. So starting off, I do want to mention that I did buy the Masterwork armor after many comments. I sold my Torva and bought the Masterwork. It was a really good idea to do. I actually made a lot of money selling the Torva. I think I got an extra 150 mil cash stack in my bank that I will be able to use for buying some more supplies for this series. Also, I do want to mention that I did live stream part of this series, so if you guys want to check out my live streams, follow me on my Twitch at SilencedRS. Anyway, we're going to start off the episode with our first task. So we got a Muspah task to start off with. We ended up with 173 Muspahs. So like always, I am going to be using the Ancient Magics for the damage boost. I really do like Muspah tasks because they are really AFK, and also you get a pretty nice variety of drops, a lot of dragon drops, which do make the loot tab look much nicer. Anyway, this task was pretty quick. It took about 20 to 30 minutes to complete, and it looks like we got some pretty good loot as well. So looking at the loot that we got from this task, we made around 1.8 mil, which is pretty decent for 20 to 30 minutes of work, and we also gained 81,000 Slayer XP, so not too bad for a pretty quick task. And so moving on to our next task, we ended up getting 144 Ascension Creatures. I decided to do this task because it is a pretty quick task, and I was looking to get a few more of the Ascension keys to add to the loot tab. Oh, there we go, our first keystone. Very nice. Got one 22 weeks ago, that's pretty good. Oh, we got another key, there we go. Look at that, another key. So we did get pretty lucky during this task. We ended up getting 3 keystones, not too bad. Now we're going to go into the price check. And so we ended up making 835k, we ended up getting the 3 keys, which is where most of the money comes from. We also got 20k Slayer XP, so not very much. Probably not a task that is really worth doing, but it was a pretty quick one. Took around 10 minutes. And so next we got a dinosaur task. We're going to be killing 76 of them. So this is a pretty good task because we are going to be getting a lot of XP. I'm going to be killing the brutish dinosaurs in the safe spot. And hopefully we get some good drops from it. Usually we make around 3 mil every time we get a dinosaur task. So I'm kind of expecting the same. And always this task is always really good because you are getting 3,100 XP every kill. So you do get a lot of Slayer XP when doing this. Now, I also used the Cinder Cores as well when I was killing the brutish dinosaurs. So I had bonus XP on Slayer, and by doing this, I was actually getting 11,000 Slayer XP every kill. That is with the bonus XP and Cinder Cores. So this was a really great task in terms of XP. So from this task, we made 3.1 mil. But we also got 781,000 Slayer XP. And yes, this is really crazy, but we were using the Cinder Cores, and I did incorporate this into the XP. So we did use a lot of bonus XP, I think 200,000 or 300,000, and then a ton of Cinder Cores to get the 781,000 Slayer XP. And so next we got an Acheron Mammoths task. We're going to be killing 31 of them. This is usually a pretty good task as well. It doesn't take very long, and you get over 4,000 XP from it. This was also the first task where I tried out my Masterwork armor. It seemed to work pretty well, so I went with the Masterwork armor and Dragors for the Acheron Mammoths. I think I was killing them pretty efficiently, and I did even manage to get a unique drop on stream, which made it even better. Oh, what'd we get? Oh, a Raptor key. Look at that. That's my first Raptor key, actually. Nice. So yeah, we ended up getting a Raptor key. Now, I was a little bit excited about this, but the problem with it, we need to do all of the other creatures to actually complete the key. So the Living Wyverns, the Ripper Demons, and the Camel Warriors. I did actually just take the Living Wyverns off my block list. So I am going to be getting some Living Wyvern tasks soon, which I am pretty excited to start doing. And so from this task, we made 923k, and of course, we got the Raptor Key Part 4. We also got 130,000 Slayer XP, and this was pretty good because the task took around half an hour to complete, so it wasn't too bad. And so next we end up getting one of my favorite tasks, a corrupted creature task. We're going to be going for some more keys to the crossing. So I am going to be killing the corrupted worker since they are the best corrupted creature to kill in terms of XP. And I am going to be using the AFK method with the scythe and aggression potions. I did actually forget to bring my vampirism scrimshaw, so we are going to try and do it without it. I did start flicking to soul split every once in a while to heal a little bit of extra health whenever I was going to use an AoE ability. I did have the vampirism aura on as well, so that was able to help me heal just enough to finish the task. We didn't really get too lucky in terms of getting the keys. We only got 2 of them, so that's 560k right there. The task took only 20 minutes to complete, so that was pretty good. And we also made 1.5 mil from the loot chest. And then we also got 124,000 Slayer XP, which is pretty decent in 20 minutes. Now for our next task, we ended up getting back-to-back corrupted creature tasks. So I am going to be killing 239 of them this time. We're going to be going back to the corrupted workers. This time I'm going to bring the vampirism scrimshaw because it was a lot more difficult without it. So I'm going to be using the vampirism scrimshaw here from now on, unless I do forget it again. I was using the masterwork armor here as well, and I do find it is a little bit better than Torva, so it was a really good upgrade. And definitely should have been done a while ago, but at least it's done now, and I'm liking it a lot. I would like to get the trimmed masterwork, especially when I do complete 120 Slayer, and I'll sell my loot tab. That is definitely something that I am planning on buying. And so we only managed to get 1 key to the crossing from this task, which is really sad. We killed 239 of them and only got 1 of them, so that was a little bit disappointing. As for the loot chest, it was pretty decent. We made 1.6 mil. We only got 2 vital spark drops, so it could have been a bit better, but I guess it was alright. It took around half an hour to complete this task. The XP from this task was also pretty decent. We got 156,000 Slayer XP. Next, we ended up getting a Living Wyvern task, so I was really hoping for one of these. We're going to be killing 51 of them, and this is actually one of my first times actually trying out this task. So let me tell you, the first time I hopped in here, it was extremely difficult. It didn't take too long to figure out the mechanics, I guess, but they actually don't seem too bad once you do get the hang of it. And I'd say after 10 kills, I was able to kill them pretty efficiently after that. So I did go with my masterwork armor and also went dual wield melee. And I think this is the best way to go since you do want them to attack you with melee so you can protect melee, because they can attack with range and magic, so you want to keep close to them so that they will only use melee. Now, the cold mechanic was a little bit different than what I was used to, but I didn't find it too difficult. I usually stayed near the campfire, which it did really help, and that mechanic really didn't hurt me too bad. I think the main thing that you need to bring is the anti-poison and the worm fire potions. Those really did reduce the damage a lot, and they pretty much are essential for this creature. But overall, it was pretty good. We made a lot of money, actually. These things drop some really nice drops, and you'll see that in the loot breakdown. So looking at the loot, we made 2.5 mil from this task alone, and it only took 15 to 20 minutes. So you can see how much money you can make from this task. It really is crazy how much, and they do have some unique drops as well that would boost your GP per hour by a lot. So overall, this task was really great. We got 95,000 Slayer XP, which is pretty good for a 15-20 minute task. So I do really like this task, and hopefully we get some more going forward. So if you guys did watch my last episode, I was contemplating on what to buy. I did decide to go ahead and buy the Reaper's Choice, and that's because some days I just don't get a Reaper task that I like, so having a chance to be able to pick my own assignment is really useful. And so after canceling a few tasks, I did get one where I got to pick one. I was feeling like going and doing some Vindicta, so that is what we went ahead and chose. We're going to be killing 9 Vindicta for my Reaper in this episode. So Vindicta is probably my favorite God Wars 2 dungeon boss, And I actually have never gotten a solo lance or crest at this boss, so that is one of my goals. Hopefully we do manage to get one of those eventually. But overall, this boss is really good if you do get one of the uniques. The drops are okay if you don't get a unique, so it's not really too great. They do have the Dragon Bone drop, and then also the Rune Salvage drop, which is quite good, but overall, the common drops aren't great at this boss, so you really are banking on getting either the Dragon Rider Lance or the Crest of Zeros. Unfortunately, we didn't end up getting any unique drops, didn't even get any good drops really, so after 9 kills we only made 550k. Definitely not really good for a boss. And so anyway, for the episode in total, we made 13.8 mil, so not really that much. We were a little bit unlucky with some of our tasks, but we did get a ton of Slayer XP, most of that coming from the Dinosaur task because we used the Cinder Cores along with the bonus XP. So we made nearly 1.4 million Slayer XP, and that gives us a total of over 15 million Slayer XP on the series. Also, we made it to over 300 mil in the loot tab, and it is looking really nice. We got a few more drops in there, a few new additions, so that is always really great. I really am hoping to try and do a few more newer tasks because I like the Living Wyverns. I'm really happy that I started doing those, and hopefully we get a few more of those tasks later on in the future. Also, if you guys haven't already found out, Double XP Weekend is going to be coming out in about 1 month's time, so for that I am probably going to be training a lot of Slayer, and hopefully we get a lot of gains over that. So those are my kind of Double XP Weekend plans. I want to do a lot of Slayer, maybe even a little bit of Herblore as well, so maybe we might hit 120 sooner than I thought. Hopefully it doesn't take too much longer and only a few more months to go. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you did enjoy this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.